Okay, so this is a bike that's a little bit kind of rare, but not so rare. They didn't make them for very long. It's a VOR, which kind of came from the original Vertomatti and then was bought out, and VOR kind of emerged in 2000 from Vertomatti, which used to do factory bikes like Joel Smets, Trampus Parker, Gert Jan van Dorn, he rode VOR, Mike Young, people like that rode the Vertomattis. They put it into production for a couple of years. VOR then became, because they bought out Vertomatti, Vertomatti carried on themselves, developed a new bike which was silver and red, and in 2002 they built this perimeter frame version. The engine was pretty much the same. I think the 450 and stuff had an oil pump and things on it, but anyway, you might notice, I don't know if you're an expert on these, that isn't a VOR engine, it's actually a Vertomatti engine, because it is out of my Vertomatti, because I blew the 530 engine up and I've currently got it. Well, the 530 engine that I was building this bike, because I built it out of parts, was the same. It was a Vertomatti engine, and a rocker snapped and the valves hit into the cylinders there with nice smash there. If you look underneath, it absolutely destroyed itself. Bent a brand new conrod, which was a lot of money. Anyway, that's the engine there now, with a 500 cylinder back on it, because that's what it originally was, and a 500 head. So that's going to go into another one that I've got, because I'm building a 450 and I'm going to put this 500 engine in another perimeter frame chassis. So I have a Vertomatti 98, which is a 500. That was my spare engine. I've got 3 VOR perimeter frames. So that bike is the first one I've built. I'm building an engine from scratch with new crank, which I'm just having modified to fit the wider conrod in. And the engine's in box in there. I'm just waiting to get the crank back, and then I can assemble that. Then that engine will go back in this. This engine will go back in the Vertomatti, which is in the garage. They're the radiators off the Vertomatti as well, which I've got some new radiators for it with I put a fan here just to keep it cool. Just if it doesn't work, I won't. I mean, if it doesn't need it or it gets in the way of the rad cover, I'll just take it off. No difference. So anyway, I've got a nice alloy tank for this one. Paoli shock, high and low speed compression. I've had the shaft titanium nitride coated. I've had the hubs polished, new XL rim on there, Cerakoted that, new titanium chain adjusters. I had a load of the bolts replated and fancy washers, and the brackets replated and things like that. I've had the forks totally redone to look a bit like Öhlins, the golden and the titanium nitride at the bottom. That thing's Cerakoted in the engine, but like I say, the other engine, the proper VOR engine, will have the same colours on anyway. It's got a titanium Gianelli huge bore silencer, which is just located in Wales. Took the aluminium one off. Brakes are Cerakoted, and titanium banjo bolts and things like that. I've got some titanium nuts to replace these as well for the swing arm spindle. It's a brand new gear lever. See, that's a Vertomatti cover. I've actually got, because this water pump is in a different orientation and the Vertomatti, so you have to put that with the VOR because of the way the pipes go. And the VOR cover has a sight glass, which the Vertomatti one doesn't, but the other one says Bimotor on it. as does the another ignition cover that I've got. And that front brake's Cerakoted as well. I had the rim re-anodised, new stainless spokes and polished hub. This one, because it uses the Vertomati engine, has a Brembo clutch master cylinder. This is a modern one off of KTM. The other one was much bigger, like that sort of size. But it needed a kit in it, and these are easier to get levers for and stuff. The front number board on this is actually a KX one. Now they are the same, but they just trimmed them here. And those fork guards, they're actually Honda fitment. I'm not sure if they're not the same as some TM ones as well. So they look like the same bolt pattern, very similar. Don't know whether that's would fit, but I'll try, maybe one day. So yeah, that's this VOR, currently with a Vertomati engine, pretty similar, different clutch mechanism. I'm going to go and have a little play on it this afternoon. And then get to building the 450 one, which the engine is there. So that's a 450 motor to go in the other frame, and there's bits of exhaust, and all these boxes are full of parts and panels and everything everywhere. Thanks for watching.